What if I told you that you could make great money by buying and raising baby alligators in your bathtub? Would you do it? What if it's the bathtub in the only bathroom in your house, and you'd have to use the bathroom at the gas station down the street for the next year or so? Well, your first response would probably be a resounding no. But after a moment's consideration, you might follow it up with, how much money could I make? What if I said you could make $5 million a year? Would you be willing to raise baby alligators in your bathtub for $5 million a year? Probably so. Even though it's a crazy suggestion, there is a value point above which raising baby alligators in your bathtub becomes a good idea. There's also a number above which your spouse will think you're a genius for signing on the dotted line to raise baby alligators, even if they have to use the bathroom down the street for the next year. Bear in mind, I've shared very few details about the product itself. I told you nothing about the features of baby alligators, how cute they can be, or how they'll be better at protecting the house than a dog. But it doesn't matter as much because of the value I've attached to it. The minute a salesperson proves value, any deal becomes a whole lot easier, even before they've mentioned all of the features of the product. If you can make a compelling case for the value that a product or service will deliver, and if that value is enough, then people are going to buy in. Value always drives the deal. It's really as simple as that. But what happens in most sales meetings? When the salesperson doesn't know what to do, they lead by promoting the features of the product rather than the benefits. They tell the client what the product does, rather than how the product delivers value for them. Let's suppose you're selling supply chain management software. You could talk to the client all day long about the various features that the software offers, but leading with the benefits will always make a more compelling case for the sale. Which of the following is more likely to convince a prospective customer to buy? The first leads with features, the second with value. 1. This software provides order and billing management, logistics and transportation tools, and warehouse and inventory management. There are supplier collaboration tools as well, and a fully configurable interface. 2. This software will increase the productivity of your employees by 15%. It will reduce the cost of inventory by 20% per year and make it a lot cheaper to manufacture new products because you will be able to manage your supply chain better. The first pitch focuses on the software's features and leaves it up to the prospect to figure out what benefits those features will deliver. The second leads with value, telling the prospect what the benefits of investing in this product will be. The features can then be tied to those benefits. That's always the more compelling case. Above all, you need to prove to a prospect that the purchase will provide them with a positive return on investment, ROI. They're going to get back more in value than they spend on your solution. If you can do that, you'll make the decision a lot easier for them. Think about it. If I'm trying to sell you a car, I can tell you it's got 4 tires made of synthetic rubber and steel cord belt plies. It's got 4 seats covered in nylon upholstery. The body is made of plastic painted lime green, and it's got 6 windows. Or I can tell you, this car gets great gas mileage, up to 40 miles per gallon on the highway, so you can get where you want to go more efficiently without breaking the bank. It comes with all-weather tires, so you can use it all year long, which means you'll never be stranded. You've been taking Uber to work, and you're tired of it. Well, now you have safe and reliable transportation to get there quicker and cheaper. Which one is going to make the more compelling case? Clearly the latter. In my experience, leading with benefits is always more effective than leading with features. Tell the customer what value they're going to get from the product or service. Convince them of a positive ROI, and you will make a far more compelling case for closing the deal.